My name is John Mews. I am the founder of Mewsic Moves. I'm a music therapist as well as a licensed marriage and family therapist. Did you know that there's more to life than being happy? What a concept, huh? I encourage you to watch Emily Smith's TED video on YouTube. I watched it a few years ago and it really inspired me in my own personal life, in my own mental health journey, as well as the work that I do with others. In this video, she talks about the pressure and all of what society puts on us with this desire and everything to be happy all the time. And if we aren't happy, there's something wrong with us. So I want to discuss this a little bit today to let you know that there is actually so much more to life than just being happy. And happy is actually overrated. In this video, she points out that when we focus on happiness, research has shown us that it increases more depression, more anxiety, and more expectations and whatnot. So the more we focus on being happy, the more we become unhappy. Isn't that interesting? So for me, in the work that I do with all the clients that I see and in my own personal life, I try and find other ways around this kind of being happy because happiness is not linear, it is not constant, and it is forever changing like the rest of our emotions. So in this video, Emily talks about instead of focusing on happiness, let's focus on meaning in life. What is my meaning? And she created 4 pillars to focus on meaning. The very first one that she talks about is belonging. So, what we can focus on is belonging to a group of people that love and accept us no matter what. And I know this may be a little bit complicated for some people because we all have things where we feel like we don't belong, all of that stuff, but that isn't really true belonging. Belonging is being a part of a group or a family or a partnership where they know everything about you and they love you no matter what. That's true belonging. The second one is purpose. What is our purpose? Often we overcomplicate purpose. Purpose is not our job. My purpose is not to be a therapist. My purpose actually is to share my story, to share everything that I've learned and gone through with my clients, as well as to be a listener. Purpose is what do I have to give at any point in time, as well as be of service. An ear to listen, a shoulder to cry on, a hand to hold. These are all very, very simple, but very, very important elements of our purpose. The third one she mentions is transcendence. In short and basic, transcendence is what can I do? What activities can I be a part of that takes me out of me? I also coined this one the fun factor. What are some things that I can do to really just get myself out of my daily negative thoughts, all of that stuff that goes on up here? What is it that I can do to really distract and do things that actually bring me joy and pleasure? For me personally, that's playing the piano. When I sit to the piano, it feels like the entire world is on a pause and I'm just focused on the music and the beauty of music. So for some of you, it may be running. For some of you, it may be doing art, crafts, writing, whatever that is, that really, really helps take you out of your head and just really focus on being in the moment. That's transcendence. Then the last one is so, so important to all of the work that we do to achieve optimum mental wellness is storytelling. What is a story that you are telling yourself about yourself? Is it a good one? If it isn't, let's change it. because what we say about ourselves reflects into the world and then reflects back to us. So if my negative thoughts are, I'm stupid, I'm poor, I'm this, I'm something else, and all of these thoughts that I'm ruminating over throughout the day are negative, that definitely affects our ability to be in places of joy and connection and peace and love and all of those things. So to me, this makes a lot of sense because we are inundated from social media to Instagram to TikTok stories, all of these things. So many people talk about joy and be happy and choose happy. Happiness is not a choice. Happiness is something that shows up based on the way that we live our lives. So I encourage you today and every day, focus on these four pillars of meaning. And what is my meaning in life? What do I have to give? What is my purpose? Do I belong in my social settings or in my family? How can I find ways to belong? How can I find things to do that are more fun that gets me out of my head? And then lastly, how can I put a pause on the negative thoughts that I ruminate over and turn them into something that's more positive? When we work on those, joy, happiness, connection, peace is able to show up, and we don't have to look for it. Stop looking for happiness. Focus on meaning, and joy and happiness will show up.